5 glorious months of football about to get underway. We're all set, and away we go in a new NFL season. He's going to field this at the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey. All right, here we go. Time.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
30 left.
They kick the running back in motion. Searches from the pocket.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, easy. Route. Red.
Lawrence working from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready up.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Strike.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd down carry for Taylor. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Stopped by Fourier Oluoku. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Escapes a defender. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the 3rd down surprise. It used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They go again with Taylor. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On target to his man Taylor. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. 4th down's going to bring out Matt Gay and the Colts field goal unit for the first time. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will get them on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Red on red. Silver.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
On red. Silver.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Offense to the line for second down.
Rip, 23.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. Takes out a one-stop. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
He finds Johnson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Decent 24.
They send a man in motion. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Here we go.
On second down, it's ETN. Massive hit. The ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I'd take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ready, check. Ready.
Downs will go in motion left.
Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds his man, Downs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Taylor. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Come on.
Option give to Taylor. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So the new NFL season officially well underway as we've reached the end of the first quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Colts going to kick this away now on fourth, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. 13, Lou. Lou. It's hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finding Davis. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's on the move. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. Punt taken at midfield. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Colts will take over. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action with Richardson. And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
That one's cut along the left sideline. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they had that one contained right at the line. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. Taylor again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Richardson on 3rd. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
A tight end in motion now.
Silver.
Counter give to Etienne. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Go.
Man in motion here.
Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Colts are going to be in great shape as they take over. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion. Richardson now on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He breaks a tackle. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this one. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Red 23.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars with the football. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, Lion.
They motion the tight end over. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Davis motioning left.
Here we go.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Forced out to his right. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they're going to take over possession. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Come on, come on. Hey. Ready.
Taylor now up the middle. He spins right by him. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
On the ready.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back.
Running right, this is Taylor. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Give him the 1st half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
Hey, go, go. Hot.
Looking to throw. Throwing for the end zone. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. We'll see what the 1st half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go! Go!
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Complete out to the right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Broke through the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Jaguars football. They're set up at the 35 now.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Route.
Lawrence looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes into the red zone. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to just 2. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Pierce now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
On the set.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They put downs in motion right. Straight ahead with Taylor. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose bites. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here we go, here we go.
Slot man motioned over. Going to the ground again on first. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
They go again with Taylor. And he gets this forward to the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's a give to Taylor. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now, Richardson. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Running it after the penalty. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another shot for Taylor. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with a loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 1 yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal from the 2.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
He's back to throw. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff.
Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Red on red.
Putting the tight end in motion. First down throw, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
On red.
Running back sent in motion. From the 39. Etienne on the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Red 23.
Lawrence to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
They connect on the deep shot. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hauled in by Downs. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Now a handoff to Taylor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Play action with Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. And that ball's incomplete.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they're the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Third and long, it's Richardson. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Now a give to ETN running right. No one around. He's got space. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Hey. Silver.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's got this down to the 40. They'll take 6 on the play. Now they'll face 2nd and 14.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, kill.
Looking to throw. Getting out to his left. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
Fred on red.
They send a tight end in motion. Here's ETN on 1st down. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
On red. Easy.
ETN again. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars jump in front now by 5. On now is Cook to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on.
To throw, Richardson. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Colts facing a 5-point deficit. He's drawn in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He'll throw it. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing now. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They're set up at the 35 now.
Hey, Lion.
Now toss it to Etienne. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, go.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Etienne on 3rd down. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Now to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Here he is to throw. He's on the move. Trying to push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. Before he was able to recover and provide the hit, and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Let's go now.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Jaguars kneeling out the rest of this victory.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from